How's it going, guys? Chevron here. So, if you guys aren't aware, as of January 24th, the first official alpha for Godot 4 was released. And I thought I was just gonna create two projects that are identical between the two, between Godot 3.4 and Godot 4. So, let's look at them. So, this is Godot 4, and I have Godot 3 here. So I named it Godot 3x, and this one's Godot 4x. So I want to go over the immediate changes that were made. So let's start with like this the things that I noticed at first while trying to recreate the same project in Godot 4. So first of all, the spatial is now called a node 3D. So this is Godot 3. In Godot 4, it's called a node 3D. So that's one thing. And then the player character, you normally would use a kinematic body. It's now called a character body. Character body 3D, I mean. And all the parameters that you would add to the move and slide method, that's been all set to be in the properties window. So that I kind of like that. So like stop and slope, you know that would be a boolean that you would set up. And what else? Where is it? Up direction, normally would use a vector tree. Like, it is a vector tree still, but you normally have to assign it to the vector. So I'm gonna show you the code and everything as well. And I added all these directional light, and the world environment have a new physical sky material. So that's what I'm looking at here. It looks a lot better than the original. Alright, so let's look at the code. Let's go back to 3.0, 3.x I mean. So in my player character, I grab the gravity as usual. And velocity, oops. Go back over here. Yeah, so a few things. Let's look at the game camera. So in Godot 3, you would have a regular export, and you would tell it to be a node path, for example, for the target for the camera to follow around. And then, but in Godot 4, it's now a annotation. You assign an annotation, then you say export, and you could add node path to the end of it. And then onReady is the same as well, and target path. So with this now, you could say, for example, export. It shows you all the different options. So color no alpha, enum, expression, file. It's pretty cool. And then range, you could assign like 2 values, min and max values. Yeah, so that's for that. And let's go back to the player again. So in the player now, instead of assigning a velocity to the move and slide, the move and slide is just a single method that you call. But now you have a motion velocity. So this is what you assign the velocity to. And then move and slide just uses whatever you have set as the velocity here. So let's run it for Godot 4. See how it works. It's pretty smooth and it looks a lot crisper too. I think I'm getting maybe full 144 frames per second. I'm not sure. That's the limit of my monitor. Alright, and that should be the most part. There's a lot more features, but I just wanted to make a simple project just to see what the differences is with the coding. And one thing I don't like, but that's just me, they got rid of rotation degrees. So before I used to have like something like here, like rotation degrees dot x or something like that, and then I could just put in whatever degrees rotation, but now I have to convert everything to radians because that function doesn't exist anymore. And another thing, all nodes have a position variable now, but you still can use global transform dot origin. So that still works, but the position gives you the local position of whatever it's parented to. It's, you know, whatever its parent is. So that's kind of cool. I'm kind of glad they added that to 3D. I didn't understand why they had origin. But that sounds weird overall. Wouldn't that be like where it was when it started? You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick video about it. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna be trying to make a something kind of like Dark Souls just to see how much, you know, how the graphics look, cause it's running with Vulkan now. Vulkan 1.0 I think, or 1.2, or 1.3 just released, so they might update to that at some point. Vulkan I'm talking, but that's low level. Alright guys, take care. Just a quick video. Like, subscribe.